I actually figured out how to schedule something so that people actually find out in advance rather than me just doing my random turn up. Because one comment I get a lot is people can't join lives until, or don't join lives till it's too late because they didn't know I was coming to do a live. But that's me, I'm just crap. There's nobody is here yet. I'm working on a video which second week of January, the video I'm working on. Hey, you can probably hear it. Would you like to see it? There you go. There's my computer. It is working. Shh. Don't get excited about it working, because it may not work for long. Because computers hate me. Really, really do hate me. Like this video. They will not get out the way. I haven't been able to do a video for since the first week of January, so nearly about a month, or nearly a month. It's not funny. I hate to laugh at my own stuff. Now they're going to come and attack my car. But the thing about the geese is silly. It makes me laugh every time I see it. I'm very naughty geese. Hello, I can see somebody's joined. Who are you? Say hello. I'm just finishing off my video. My next video. I haven't done a proper one for weeks. So I'm just finishing it off and checking through it. Hold on, I missed that. How did that? That worked. Hello. Hello. Does make me laugh. Anyway, there's nothing really exciting going on. I just thought I'd do a live and say hello to the world. You can hear me twice, so hear me on the video. Had a funny day with my chickens. One of them, she's called Sharon. Sorry, I've got Sharon and Tracy. You have to keep remember which is which. Sharon's decided that she's Willow's friend. And we had to actually go and get her out of Willow's stable this evening and take her to bed. And we had to do it yesterday and I think the day before as well. So she's getting quite funny. Oh, hello, dogs. Or dog. Hi, Gonzo. It's been a completely random couple of weeks. Hot dog. Puppy. Look, it's you. Look, thoroughly unimpressed. Good lad. Oh dear. Sorry, I still can't see who's joined. There you are. Hello. How are you? Oh, please remind me of your name because I'm useless. I'm actually doing some work in these videos. It's not exciting, it's setting up raised beds. Lins, that's it, sorry. I was thinking, it's not Kay. Can't be, no, it's definitely not Kay. Lins. I'm just going through my video before I get it uploaded and everything. Yay, 2 people watching. Who are you? Number 2, what's your name and where'd you come from? Got out in the garden for a bit. Oh, I did too. I'm very happy. I actually got to do some stuff on one of my raised beds. Is this annoying? This computer in the background? So I'm just checking my video. Checking my video before it gets rendered and uploaded. If it's annoying, I'll turn it off. Oh, I'm so surprised I've got figured out the scheduling thing. Oh, I missed that. Did that earlier. What, raised beds? I got a load of muck out of the horse barn. So it's like 90 to 95% muck, and then the rest is just little bits of hay. I got it out the barn. I stuck that in one of my raised beds. It looks fantastic. It actually looks like I could play into it because it's new muck. I won't though. But a little bit of. Oh, you're uploading a video rendering, yeah. I don't think I can render whilst I'm on this. I know I can't upload because where we are, we have Wi-Fi, but it's not great. And Asher's working, so he uses it for his work. And his computer takes priority. So yeah, this is actually the first video I've done for probably about a month. Because my computer died, and then we got it working, and then it died again. Then of course Willow had her injury. The computer's been working again for about a week, but I haven't got around to finding time to do anything with it because I've been sorting Willow out. But yeah, because Willow's taking a hell of a lot less time at the moment, which is really, really good. Then I'm actually able to start getting work done on videos. Quite mild. Did a video about the tatties. Neeps and tatties. Of artichokes. I'm not keen on artichokes, you know. I don't know why. But then I'm not really keen on asparagus. But when one of my friends, her family did run a restaurant. But one of my friends, Naomi, when she makes asparagus, I actually quite like it. Hi Heather. There's no there's no topic for tonight. If this video in the background's annoying, tell me, I'll turn it off. I'm just proof checking the video. Not very quick at typing on mobile. Lynn's, my phone, I will type something, I will move away, it will change the word, I will go back to it, I will change the word again, I will carry on typing, the word is fine, I'll get to the end of the sentence, look back, and that word has changed. Hi Jay, how are you doing? How's little Jack, little puppy? Those of you who don't know, a little puppy broke his leg. I mean, luckily he did it at the right time of his life, when it's not going to take long to heal at all. Oh, this is my new seed collection. Ah! It's on my video. Whee! Look at those seeds. Oh! You know what? I'm getting around pretty well. Yeah, not putting much weight on it. That's good. He hasn't been fussing. That's even better. Artichokes. Some people say they're just a giant thistle. Of course, thistle's the flower of Scotland, or one of them. I bought an arch for my garden. Hey, Celtic Gardener, how are you? I'm just talking general chat whilst I'm checking my next video. Hi, my family garden. Oh dear. Salam. Sorry, I can't remember the rest. It's been many years since I spoke Arabic. Dodgy Wi-Fi play. Oh, Linz, you can't go. I'm only here. I'm not here for that long. Oh, I bought an arch for my garden. And it's fabulous. Hello. Lizzie is my baby. Heather, this arch is fantastic because it was really cheap. She's a lovely girl. She's absolutely doing okay. Cleaning out the fridge. Oh, good. Can you come over here? What are you doing? Again. I've had Lizzie. I have a pony of the week. Again. Don't get to see the arch. The arch is in the garage. I'm just coming to the end of my video. The arch is in the garage at the moment. yeah, I'm happy with that. Right, that should go up tonight, or overnight I should say. The arch is in my garage, which is dark, and I'd have to put on my ice boots and walk across the ice and snow again to get to it, so no. However, it'll be on my video tonight. No, I didn't get it from Argos. There's a random cheap shop in Elgin that I walk past when I go to donate my eggs to the food bank at this shop that's just down by there. And I don't really know how to describe it. It's probably only people in this country would probably understand what I'm on about. It's called Nickel and Dime, but it's not American stuff, obviously. But it sort of sells cheap stuff, but a lot of random stuff that you didn't really know that you wanted, but worked out quite well. And this arch was there. It was quite cheap for what it was. It was the only one left as well. Yeah, like a Walworth. So there you go. It probably is actually, but a lot smaller. But they sell tools and everything. It's quite weird. The dad found 2 metal raised beds. Ooh. Oh, that sounds fantastic, Heather. Well done. Hey, Rachel. Sorry for moving forward. You're on my phone. You're not on a big computer. It's like we call a dollar store. Yeah, quite similar, and it is actually called Nickel and Dime. So, cheap store. I like that. Find all sorts of random stuff in those. Definitely, Heather. Definitely lucky on that one. Very jealous. We ended up using one of my raised beds. I had 6 delivered, and we ended up using one of them the other day when my car was stuck down the drive, and it was full of stuff from the feed store. Are we still doing up? It's not even 11 o'clock. Behave. Actually, for the last 2 nights, I have actually gone to bed quite early, so I've not really been around. Nice if you have whiskey and 5 and 10 pence. Oh yeah. However, you know, come around here, you never know what you get around here. So close to all the distilleries. Part of me thinks go and try and get a job at distillery. It's funny when some people go, oh, Speyside whiskey, it's the best in the world. What makes it good? It's the water. Oh, right. That's the water that comes off the forestry behind me then. And then from the forestry it comes into my farm. And then from my farm it goes through my farm, across the road, into the next farm, and then into the Spey. Planning garden work for the weekend. I can't plan anything at the moment, and this is a bit weird. It's taking getting used to living up here. Because sorry, I just got a message from Jazz. There's an outbreak of flu. Oh no, local schools are closed. 80%. Oh my god, Jazz, that's awful. Looking for Scottish G. What do you mean PG? Yeah, so anyway, the water comes up from north of us and travels south just a little bit. Just got over it and friends have come out of hospital because of flu. That's really disturbing. I'm supposed to have the flu jab because of my lungs. Hello, how are you? Oh, PG Tips tea. PG Tips is generally not Scottish. It's just sold over here. But if you want some, I can get you some and ship it over. I think. I know. I even put a thingy on in advance so people could see I was coming on live. Heard it's really rampant. That's awful. But anyway, yes, I'm supposed to have the flu jab. And for the last 3 years, never happened before, but for the last 3 years, I've ended up having a reaction to the flu jab. in that it makes me throw up, makes me sick, makes me really, really dizzy. You know what, Heather, that's the best thing to do, just stay out of the way. Yeah, so I'm not, so when I spoke to the nurse about it last week, she said it's probably best I don't have it. And I said, but surely, because of my lungs, I'm supposed to have it because of my lungs, because my lungs are really bad. No, I'm not ill. This is Jay saying Grateful Sunnites. All of her family, well, in her area, all the schools are closed because 80% of the kids have been off sick with flu. But this nurse has decided that I shouldn't have it. And I said, but it's protected me from flu. It just gives me, like an hour of lightheaded and throwing up. And she just said, no. She said, no, you can't have it then. But I've had it for 3 years with that happening. But I'm also supposed to have the pneumonia injection as well, which I've never had before. But Scotland, they're a bit on the ball with these things, being colder and wetter. Also in Scotland, your prescriptions come free. All your drugs are all free. You ever had a reaction you're not supposed to have it ever again? It wasn't a big reaction. Don't do the flu jab. You see, you should, because you're asthmatic. That's why I have it. What will I do? Go to someone else? It depends, because they've now put it on my records. Yeah, exactly. Free medication. Woo! Free healthcare. The NHS is fantastic. It has its faults, but its staff are not one of them. Staff are amazing. They get paid very badly for what they do and what they put up with. My mum works for the NHS and has for many, many years now. She has fun. She works in a neurological trauma unit, in a specialist unit, so she deals with head traumas, and they also now deal with spinal injuries as well. So when Asha and I were in hospital in March after the carriage driving accident, I was in the spinal ward, and my mum was in there, and she was just sort of telling them all what they should be doing with me and what I should be doing. It was great. They were just sort of looking at her going, what are you talking about? Oh, God. But yeah, in England, I'm not sure about Wales, so I presume it's the same as England. I've got to admit, NHS is good. I'm a cancer survivor of 6 years. Fantastic, Rachel. That's brilliant. One of my family's just been diagnosed with cancer, unfortunately. So hopefully they'll get better. My mum's awesome. My mum's very funny. People say, where do I get my weird sense of humour from? And I always thought it was my dad, but the other day I sent my photo of my 2 geese. They were lying on the snow, but they look as if they're sort of, paddling through the snow, but they're not. They're just lying there. And my mum just, I can't even remember the words that she used. It was something about them swimming. Are they swimming? Something. I was like, no, mum, it's snow. They're lying down. But yeah, she's funny. She's very, very funny. I get a sense of humour from both my parents, I think. Wales is okay. Mum and Dad are still there. Do you have to pay for your prescriptions in Wales though? Because in England you do, and when we left England it was £8 something. And my prescription's a stupid pages long. The thing is, we had cancer, I was in hospital, tried to make pity on me and organised poker night. Yeah, it didn't go down well. Well, poker. Should be allowed to play that anytime. Oh. Sorry, Heather. Don't know what to do without my mum. I don't know, Jay. What's your tax rate? Ours is 20%. Yeah. Asher's on higher tax because of how much he gets paid. But yeah, I don't pay tax at all. I used to. My entire working life I was on higher tax, and then when I had to stop work because of my health, they basically said, well, you're not entitled to anything. And I said, well, I've paid, you know, I've no idea tax on my life. I paid high rate tax on my life. And the idea of that is it goes into your future, your pensions, your healthcare, should anything happen. And something happened to me, and they've just said, sorry, change the rules. So that's just the way life is. Gives and it takes, doesn't it, Gonzo? A little dog sat here. My faithful little hound. You're my faithful little puppy dog. You want to come up again? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. My strawberry tree, fantastic. It started dying. I'm not very good at these things. It said on the information, plant it, you can plant it outside straight away. It says the only time don't plant it outside is when the ground is frozen. And of course, we've had snow since before it arrived. So it's been in the house, and I've been watering it and everything. What does everybody do about rats? Came up in our community meeting tonight. I have 2 terriers. That's what I do about rats. I have 2 dogs, which are excellent ratters, and I have 3 cats. Oh, there is a Tetley. Sorry, Filtered Gardener. There is a Tetley tea that says specially made for Scotland. Is that the one you're on about? It's got I think it's sort of a blue box. I don't drink tea, so I'm weird. I'm an English person who doesn't drink tea, living in Scotland. Drink whiskey though, so that's fine. If that's the one you're on about, yes, I can get it. Yeah, it is Tetley that makes it. Encourages many cats to visit the garden. Absolutely. It's the only way of dealing with these things. Or you get a terrier. I don't know how rural you are. You might actually be able to get a terrier man in, which is somebody who has ratting dogs. And they'll go in, they'll see where the nests are likely to be, and they'll dig out bits. Jack Russell like to visit for cuddles. Oh, cuddles, you hear that? Cuddles, yeah. The Gonzo's down there, I'm not talking to my feet. Yeah, Gonzo's getting on a bit now. Bait buckets and stuff. Natural predator is better, because if you have the bait buckets over here, they get eaten by hedgehogs, and hedgehogs are pretty endangered these days. And then it kills the hedgehogs. Or another thing that happens, certainly with some of the farms when we used to do rescue, can't really do that on the allotment, no. Ferrets, yeah, ferrets is a good idea. Not a fan of little dogs. One of my friends has a Mastiff and a huge Great Dane. You'd love hers. Yeah, what happened, one of the farms where, because we used to go and trap feral cats and get them neutered and either released back or rehomed, or some of them we ended up keeping with us here. Where was I going with this? Can't remember. Oh yeah, and on one of the farms the cats kept dying. They had a lot of cats on there, and the cats kept dying, and I took one in the end to have a post-mortem done to find out what was wrong with it, what it died from. And it turned out it was from poison, because it had been eaten. Sorry, save as. I just realised I haven't saved this. Sorry, I don't want to lose that. First video I've done in a month. Yeah, and what was actually happening was they were putting rat poison down, which was killing the mice and rats, and then the cats were eating the mice and rats, and then it was killing the cats. Then of course you'd also then get the foxes who were eating the cats and the rats, and then they were dying as well. It wasn't a problem because the farm they didn't want foxes there anyway. but it was just coincidental the way that everything was all happening. And then there were owls that were dying, and it was a big, huge, horrible mess. It was horrible to go to that farm. It was awful, but we got as many of the cats as we could. Well, we got everyone that we could find there. Got them all brought home, neutered. They were actually all one was released back there because she just couldn't settle where she was, and every other one was rehomed. Big push, spay, neuter, protect the Scottish wildcat. Yes, we were actually thinking about getting a couple of wildcats and releasing them here, because we've got a lot of experience with not Scottish wildcat breed, but wildcats. But then we thought, actually, they'll just eat all our chickens, and a big hungry Scottish wildcat will take a lamb if it's big enough and if the lamb's small enough. So we thought that might not be the best way. Save the wildcat, absolutely. I mean, to be honest, if you put cat food out in any allotment anywhere, some neighbours are going to have cats that go investigating looking for food. Hey, random mini farm, how are you? I love their little goats. We've got two little diddy female goats, mother and daughter. They're so cute. They're not little because of age, they're little because of the breed. So they keep showing Asher, saying, "Look, we should have mini goats." Because we have big goats. Big girl, very big. My dairy goat's massive. Oh, Gonzo. I'm actually sitting in my office, which I don't normally do. Are you off to bed? Thank you for joining us, Rachel, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. Oh, look at that lightweight. 10 past 7. Have some Red Bull, Rachel. Please don't. I do need to get tiny goats. There's somebody at the moment trying to find out where she is. She's put on Facebook she needs to rehome her 2 male, I think so, castrated young male goats. She needs to rehome them, and there's me and several people saying, "Well, where are you? Because we would take them, but I'm not going to drive all the way down to England to pick up 2 bloody goats when I can get some just down the road." So, I mean, there's a goat farm. It's the other side of the village. We're a mile from this side of the village. She's a mile from the other side of the village. Yes, weather. Yeah, young male goats. The Wi-Fi's like that here. Oh no, Heather, I haven't got around to naming them. I've still got to write all the names down, and that's what I'll do. Hey, Yorkshire George. Is Yorkshire George? Yes. YouTube just told you to take a break. Have a Kit Kat? I need a drink. Hold on. It's just behind here. Oh, I need that. It's non-alcoholic. Oh, right, what's been happening? Okay, so today, I've only been on here for half an hour. Let's go back to what happened today. Today I decided to trim Beaky's beak. Oh, look at that, Lorella's just come on. Oh, Lorella, you're annoying. Anyway, I decided to trim Beaky's beak because he's a rooster that I got not too long ago from somebody, and his beak was awful. I mean, the bottom of his beak was like that all the way out, and the top of his beak was like twisted over like that and coming down. So it's yeah, it's not good. Anyway, I've been talking to the vet a few times now, saying, you know, when are we going to sort this out? When are we going to get his beak done? And the vet was here at the weekend, and I said, can you do the chicken? And he said, why don't you do it yourself? And I said, well, I've never done a chicken's beak before. And he said, oh, it's fine, it's easy. It's just, you know, talk me through the process. I watched about, I don't know, 30 bloody videos about, excuse my language, 30 or so videos about it on YouTube. I thought, right, now I'm going to Now I'm going to start it. I'm going to do it. I can do it. That's fine. So, you know, there's the whole thing of you have to be careful of the quick and have a really good look at him. Asher was holding him. He was still. It was in daylight. I had a torch as well. Yeah, pink the bar's quite nice. Anyway, so the top. Look, it's so much better. I didn't go that far because I just didn't want to keep going and going and going. Oh, I love clubs. Currently a sale for a packet for £1 at the Co-op. So anyway, the top one, you know, I'd done quite a bit. I thought I'm going to chop a bit of the bottom off because the bottom was really long. So I chopped the bottom, and you're literally talking like 2mm, and it went into the quick. But even on a chicken with the normal beak, the quick should not have been that far down. It was really, it's really long at the bottom. From Captain Beaky. I didn't name him. I got him from named him. He's a lavender chicken. I think she said he is. Lovely colour. But he's only got an eye on the left. He hasn't got an eye on the right. And his beak's all twisted. You know, it's like the one time I actually have a serious conversation talking about a chicken and how, you know, I've ended up with blood all over the place from the chicken, and you got to talk about chocolate. That's normally my thing, talking about chocolate. I think I'm a chocoholic. Anyway, so we brought Beaky in, left him in for a bit, you know, sprayed it with some blue spray, cleaned it up, sprayed it with blue spray, that was all good. And kept him in for a couple of hours. I gave him some vitamins, give him a little bit of a boost, and I also gave him some scrambled egg with cream, and he only ate half that. But I wanted to make sure he could definitely eat before I put him back out, and then I put him back out just before it went dark. I have a chicken. I have no idea what that means. My brain has just gone, huh? I don't know what to say. Can I get up here? Let me just see. Oh, thank you. I think he's fine. I think he's okay. I made sure he had what to eat before he went back out. But he's been managing for months without any problems. So, hold on, dog, what are you doing? Oh, Gonzo's eating hay. Yeah, he seems okay. It stopped bleeding before I put him out. I left him in for about 3 or 4 hours before I put him back out again. He seems okay. Starting from today, you'll send me email updates, announcements and tips. Right, okay, whatever. YouTube as usual. Is she actually live now? I'm going to tell Lorella off. Oh no! Hold on, people. Who's going now? Who's going now? Oh. Live on my phone. I normally join Lorella. Best let her know why I'm not there. She's talking about chicken coops. Lorella. Lorella, not a home girl, a homestead adventure. She's lovely. Okay, I'm going to get off that. Anyway, right. Shush! Oh my god! Sorry, I'm trying to get used to this computer. There. It's been updated. Right, I've actually been on much longer than I was intending to. Yes, other than that, I had chicken the other day who wasn't very well. And I thought she was egg bound. Got her in. No egg. Couldn't feel any egg anywhere. Did everything you're supposed to do for egg bound. Next morning, no egg. Next afternoon, still no egg. Then she was making, like, you know, chicken laying noises. And I came out here and there was no egg, but there was the biggest chicken poop you've ever seen in your life. That was it. So I kept her in for a few more days after, just to make sure she was fine. That was it. Put her back out a couple of days ago. Yeah, she's fine now. She's happy. But everyone was saying, oh, you should do this, you should do that, and you should take her to the vet because you don't know what's wrong with her. I think I found out what's wrong with her. Poor girl. So, right, I am heading off, everybody, because I actually have to do Willow. I've got to get everything ready because I need to flush out her wound, and she's been lying on the side. She's been lying on the side where the wound actually is this evening. I had to look out before I came in because the northern lights are out, the Aurora Borealis, I can't even say it. Northern lights are out tonight above us, but we can't see most of it because it's cloudy, of course. So I'm going to go. I'm going to go and speak to Lorella for 10 minutes. She's not normally on for very long at all. Hi Debbie, I didn't see you come in. And then I'm going to go sort Willow out. So, Aurora Borealis, that's it. Thanks, Heather. Oh, see you. I promised to do a announcement in future when I know I'm going to be coming live. Now I know how to do it. Speak to you all soon, and I'll have a new video up. Hopefully it'll be uploading overnight. Speak to you soon.